was right up there with it, raw wares and me. I'm gonna be on TV. I wish we had a TV, Pop. Bet I can see myself on television. Yeah, the nigga gonna be famous, all right. Gonna be the first one to ever see his own funeral on TV. What makes you say that, Pop? Mean what I said, nigga. You got a death wish. What harm can it be in having my picture in the paper? That ain't none of your concern. It's twins, them Mexicans and white folk.
Calm down, Daddy. Leroy didn't mean any harm.
Bitch, get out of my face. Shit, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. And I'll tell you another thing. Somebody stole my piece of chicken. I didn't take your chicken, Pop. And I hope you choke on the goddamn bone. Sure hope our kids don't grow up to be like him. I heard you. I heard both of you. Heard what you said, about what you think. Nigga, you got to get some pussy before you can have some kids.
Hey everyone, this is your Hood Geniuses podcast, and this is Lady T.
And this is Miz 100, and this is episode 48. And we're going to get into this, y'all. The intro is hilarious. So we'll talk about that later, but I like we always do. Lady T, how was your week and weekend?
Okay, my week was cool, was calm, no major things to, point out or whatever. It was actually better than last week, so that's a blessing. My weekend, starting off with Friday, my job had a luncheon at the Char House. It was open bar.
Fancy. Char House.
Yeah, it was nice. It was really nice, and it was open bar. Everyone was dressed nice.
Oh, hold up. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Yeah.
You ain't telling me that.
Yeah.
Open bar?
Open
at the
bar.
Char House?
Open bar.
Oh, y'all was stunting.
No, yeah, I was staggering.
Yeah, you said you broke the record, right?
I broke my record. Last year I had like 9 Long Islands, and this year I had 12. So,
damn.
Yeah, I know.
12 Long Islands.
And they wasn't watered down. It's just, I guess I have a high tolerance, I mean, like I said, my week was cool at work. No real drama, no anything going on. But, I just needed that. I wanted to feel like I was on the island in December.
Yeah, damn. Yeah, you have to exercise the demons and shit, yo. But the Chart House, for those who don't know, whoever is, if it's Philly and listening, and those who not from Philly, Chart House is a very nice, exquisite place down on Delaware Ave, sitting on the Delaware River, actually. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so she literally was Chart House became your island,
right? Yeah,
with
really
them
was.
drinks.
All I had to do was look right outside the window. I really was thinking I was on the island.
The
somewhere.
boats and shit out there
boats
already.
And everything
the yachts,
out there, yeah.
The condos sitting on the water,
it was
Delaware
nice.
River.
It was really nice, and then boom, reality hit. So. But other than that, it was nice. And also, too, like I had to be my best behavior because my daughter, since she works with me as well, she was there. So mommy had to be on her best behavior, which I'm always carrying myself like a lady, Lady T, there you go. So I had a really nice time. I was excited that my daughter was able to share that moment, because she just started working there for a short period of time, but a lot of people have grown to like her work ethics and give her a lot of compliments, and that makes me proud. That knows I'm doing my job right as a parent. So
yeah, that's what's up. So, you had a good week,
yeah.
And the good thing is that you said this week was better than the last.
Better than the last, yes.
You always want that good progression.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
So with you, Ms. 100,
my week was cool. Mm-hmm. Work is work. It is what it is. But the only thing this week was my daughter. She got sick. That was the only thing that had me a little worried. But I know she bounced back. It was kind of like a little cold she had. Then another thing that got me down was I'm like, damn, okay. Since these holidays hit. I mean, I don't celebrate the holidays, but because of everybody else do, I've become a part of it somewhat, you know what I mean? So I haven't been at the gym as much as I want, so I go to the gym Saturday morning. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to beast this. I ain't been in a minute. Old age kicked in like a motherfucker, yo. Knee start hurting. I'm on the treadmill like I'm about to get it in, get this sweat going. My knee started hurting. Felt like it was going to fall off my leg. I'm like, yo, old age sucks, So I said, well, let me just start, you know, hitting these weights. I hit the weights. You know, I couldn't even do no cardio because the knee was hurting so bad. So I just hit the weights. But, you know, hopefully the knee won't be hurting tomorrow. I'll give a second try to go in there early in the morning and, you know, start my regimen back up. You know, gotta get my body toned up, get ready for next year. You know what I'm saying? We had a wild summer. I'm prepping for another wild summer. Yeah, 2017 was you know, it was a wild year especially for the Hood Geniuses podcast.
Right.
We was out there doing our thing. You know, it's only gonna get better though. You know, like we always say, grinding and building. Hashtags. You know, we out here. You know, everything is good. But yeah, my week was good. Besides the old age. You know what I'm saying? The knee let me know. You said that's what I want to call it?
I don't claim that. I'm not claiming old age.
Listen. That shit, I think it was arthritis, like the beginning stages or some shit, yo.
The author was bothering you, huh?
Yeah, it gotta be. This cool air. We got snow yesterday in here in Philly. Well, hold up, though. They got snow down in fucking New Orleans and Mississippi and Atlanta and Florida. Come on now, yo. The global warming is real. You know? Yeah. Well, you know, you got the harp out there. Yeah. You know, I didn't want to say it, but, you know, Lady T said it on the low. You know, those who into that kind of thing. Right. You know, the
Google
conspiracy theories and stuff like that. But yeah, just Google the harp. HAARP. Google that and go on YouTube and look at the interesting things that's going on in the sky and the things that they doing with our satellites and all kinds of craziness that they doing. Just stay woke. Real talk. But yeah, as far as that was my week. That was Lady T week. And we want to get into with the intro. You know, that was actually like a shout out to, you know, one of the legendary comedians, for those who don't know.
The greatest.
Yeah, that intro was from the movie Which Way Is Up by Richard Pryor, where he played like how many different roles? Like five different parts.
And not only did he was in it, he produced.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he wrote. Yeah. Richard Pryor was awesome.
So Which Way Is Up? Shit, that's one of my top movies. It came out in the 70s, right?
Yeah, it came out in the 70s.
Yeah, definitely. So, you know, to all y'all youngins out there who haven't seen it, or even, you know, the older people, go check that out.
It's comical. It is
very comical. And it relates to this day.
Yeah,
this day and age.
Because Martin, that's where Martin got a lot of his ideals from.
Exactly.
Yeah, Martin, Medea.
Yeah.
Tyler Perry.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Tyler Perry.
I know, but that's where they got their ideals from.
Definitely. So, I gotta ask you this. Do you know if the comedian Flip Wilson, did he get his ideas from Richard Pryor also? Or is Flip Wilson before Richard Pryor? I'm not sure. Because I know Richard been out for a long time.
Right, they're both on the same level. Like, so pretty much, like, they really came out around the same time.
Flip Wilson was doing... He was one of the first comedians I seen
wearing a dress.
Wearing a dress.
Right.
You know, and when I seen Flip Wilson, I seen Martin with the, you know, Sinead and all that shit. Right. I'm like, damn, this is where they get it from.
Yeah, Big Mama's house.
Yeah, Big Mama's house. Yeah, shout out Dave Chappelle though. He said he ain't putting the dress on, yo. Fuck that. He ain't my money. I ain't putting that dress on though. Yeah. Shout out Dave Chappelle. But you know, this is a segue into what we wanted to get into. Is we wanted to name our top 3 comedians all time. Right. You want to go first, Lady T?
Well, I wanted to like a part in Which Way Is Up. To me, I can watch it over and over and over and over again. Is when they were. It was the pastor's wife and Richard Pryor. But Richard Pryor pretty much found out that the pastor was sleeping with his wife. Mm-hmm. So the pastor's wife wanted in return to get back at the pastor. So she wanted a baby from Richard Pryor.
Yep.
So they got to fighting in the trial. And she pushed the whole damn piano on him. So, like, that's one of my favorite parts of the movie. The scene right there is just, I mean, I have tears in my eyes watching that part. Like, it's just so funny, so hilarious.
Yeah. Classic.
It's definitely classic. There's other parts in there too where the wife found out that Richard Pryor had another child across town, so then she wanted to start fighting Richard Pryor, and then the father came in and she threw the knife. She threw the knife at Richard Pryor, but it missed him and it almost hit the father. Yeah. So, I mean, it's a lot of
the
scenes.
Father wearing them damn overalls, yo. Oh, yo. With the gray hair. And what we talking about is Richard Pryor actually playing his own father.
Playing his own father
movie,
in the movie, yes.
Which is, yo, it's, you know, and you know, we mentioned Martin, but Eddie Murphy got that from him too.
Oh, definitely.
Because Eddie Pryor was, Eddie might be one of the best at doing it.
With Nutty
having
Professor.
all them different characters. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's, man, yo.
And Retribution.
Oh, man, yo. He caught a lot of flack for that from black women for that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't give a fuck. That movie was hilarious.
Yeah.
What name was that movie then? I forgot. Retribution. Oh, no, that's not the name of the movie.
That's not the name of it?
It's not. It should have been the name of the movie.
Wait a minute.
But that's not the name
How
of
much
the
you
movie.
would have bet Miz 100?
I'm
How
telling
much you
you.
would have bet? How much you would have bet,
That is not
y'all?
the name of the movie.
Y'all hear us
That's-
out there? We about to make a bet, y'all.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, how much you want to bet?
I bet 10 muscles on you. For those of y'all don't know, me and Lady T, we love muscles. So if y'all got any recommendations of places here in Philly or surrounding in the tri-state that has good muscles, let us know. You can hit us up on the Twitter or the Instagram or the email. Real talk, we big fans of the muscles and stuff like that.
I like Alaskan crab legs too.
Oh yeah, but you know, well, yeah. I bang with them too. But as far as muscles, I'm cool. Remember we went to Chickens and Pete's.
It wasn't Retribution. Retribution was her name. It was Norbit.
I told you.
You ain't telling me. You just said that's not the name.
I said it's not the name of the movie.
But you didn't say the name of the movie though.
Yeah, I didn't know.
So no one won. So
nobody won. Norbit.
Norbit.
She took over that movie. Eddie Murphy character playing that character took over that movie.
Right.
I can watch Norbit over and over.
Yeah, I can watch it.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
You know it's crazy because my sister reminds me of Retribution.
Okay, you know what? We're going to go into talking about our top 3 comedians. I'm not even going to feed into what you just said, Miz.
Yeah, okay.
But I want to start off by saying, I know I may be way younger, and Richard Pryor was out way before my time, but I mean, honestly, like, he's my number one. Like, I love Richard Pryor. My number 2, drum roll, is Eddie Murphy.
Okay, yeah.
And my number 3, a lot of people not gonna agree with this one, but Martin Lawrence.
Yeah, I like your lineup.
So it's Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, and the last one is Martin Lawrence.
I like your lineup.
Because all 3 of them can really play different. If you could play different characters and different personalities, it's awesome.
Yeah. You know what's good about your lineup is all 3 of them can not only do it well on the stand-up, they can do it well on the big screen too.
Right, exactly.
You know, they got classic movies.
Definitely.
All 3 of them got classic movies that you can watch over and over.
Definitely.
So
when you name your 3, I want to go back and name my 3 top movies from each of them.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah. That's real dope. Damn. It's gonna be hard, yo.
It could be the same. It could be the same.
Nah, it's not. Definitely not the same for me.
Okay.
But I do have Eddie Murphy.
Okay.
I don't know if he'd be my number 1 though. But mine don't have no particular order. But Eddie Murphy is one of them.
Right.
Oh, man, it's tough, yo. Yo, I like Mike Epps a lot, but I can't put him in my top. 3. I gotta put Bernie Mac in my top, yo, because Bernie got some good movies also, and shows. You know, so Bernie Mac is up there, and damn, this is a toss up between Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle. Yeah, it's a toss up between Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So that's my joints right there. And I know Dave Chappelle, he didn't have too many movies. You know what I mean? His is more based on his stand-up
right.
and his show. What was the Dave Chappelle show, right?
Right.
Yeah, so, and that's classic. You could watch a lot of them skits over and over, even to this day. You know, it's a damn shame that they tried to come in and take over his creative freedom. You know what I mean? And force him to roll. But damn, that show was on the road though. It's legendary. You know what I mean? And it's, you know what's crazy though? I like Damon Wayans too. Well, I still do. I like Damon Wayans a lot, yo. Cause that In Living Color show, some of the best characters on there was Homie the Clown.
Yeah.
Anton Jackson shit the bum. Yo. The John where he did the boy in the prison. I don't know what that character name was, but damn, the boy in the prison system that been doing all them years and had the big words. This conversation game was a bunch of big words that didn't match with the conversation. Yeah, so definitely.
Okay.
I know you want to come back and you want to do the top movies and shit.
Yeah, so for Richard Pryor, man. So, of course, Which Way Is Up was one of my favorites by him. It's an old classic. Jojo, Your Life Is Calling. It was pretty much it was like a biography about his life. Or like how and why his life pretty much of how he was and where he came from and, just everything that starts from home and, just express that. My third one is Heart Condition. I think it's Heart Condition.
I remember that.
Critical Condition. Damn.
Yeah. And it's crazy.
Damn. Yeah. Critical Condition. Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. You're a movie buff, yo, to know that.
Yeah, Critical Condition. I'm talking about Heart Condition.
But
that's with
that was
Denzel Washington. Denzel Washington was in Heart Condition, if I'm not mistaken.
No, his was John Q.
John Q was something else with Condition.
Oh.
Well, yeah. So, yeah. So, with Eddie Murphy, oh man, my top one is Trading Places.
Damn, for real?
Trading Places, Vampire in Brooklyn. And I'm just naming some oldies, you know what I'm saying, some old classics. And what was another one? Oh man, of course, Coming to America. What the hell? And you would have thought that would have been Boomerang, or what was another one that
the John with Red Fox in there.
Harlem Nights. Yeah.
But no, Boomerang was good.
But
yeah, that's a classic.
Vampire in Brooklyn.
Was
the reason why Vampire in Brooklyn was so comical to me was because it was so bad acting, but the shit was funny, yo.
Yeah,
like
it's not classic.
It's not classic. It's not classic level, but it was comical. Like I could watch Vampire in Brooklyn over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying? Whereas the Harlem Nights, that's a long ass movie. I need something short to the point.
Yeah.
And Harlem Nights, is definitely like something that you just can't throw that on and just walk away from it. Vampire in Brooklyn is quick and to the point. It's comical. Like, so that's one of my classes. That's why, because it's so it's comical. It's short to the point. Trading Places, man. Trading Places is not a short movie either, but Trading Places that's my movie right there. Well, that's my movie.
Is Trading Places your movie? Like, you really bang with that because it's in Philly and you get to see all the.
Honestly, no. Trading Places was my movie way before I was even I was young.
Okay.
Shit, I was young when when I first watched Trading Places. I'm gonna tell you how young I was. It was to the point where Channel 48 used to show the kung fu movies on Saturdays.
Oh shit!
So
Damn,
I saw
that,
I saw Trading Places back then. Whereas though, the cartoons that came on every Saturday morning, nobody really wanted to go outside, so all the cartoons went off.
Yeah.
So, that's just to break down my little history on how long ago I've been a fan of Eddie Murphy. Even though it was explicit, and my mom had the album, the album.
You know what? That's something people don't really touch on.
No.
The comedians started off with albums.
They was on albums.
Started off with albums first.
Yeah.
A lot of times.
Yeah.
I mean, the stand-ups back then wasn't recorded.
No.
But they went to, do albums because that was actually recorded.
Right.
And I like the fact that I can go on Apple Music and I can actually, you could do it on Pandora too.
Yeah.
Listen to the
Pandora
comedians stand up and shit like that. Oh, Spotify got that too?
Yeah.
Oh, shout out Spotify. Yeah. They in the game.
Yeah.
But I'm surprised you didn't mention as far as with Richard Pryor, Stir Crazy. Yo.
Wait a minute.
With Gene Wilder.
Wait a minute, I forgot about Stir Crazy.
Yo.
When he lit that cigarette, that match off his chest.
Yeah.
My apologies.
Yo.
My apologies. He was like, you had a fly on you and broke my man's cigarette. And damn, yeah, damn. Wait a minute. So I might have to rearrange that, y'all. But I ain't gonna do it right now though. But yeah, damn, Stir Crazy.
It was like two of them, right? Two Stir Crazy.
It was Stir Crazy.
I don't know. Maybe
two Stir Crazy.
Oh, maybe it was one then. Because I know him and Gene Wilder did a couple of movies together. Right.
Yeah. Another 48 hours was good too. And Beverly Hill Cops. He got some good ones out there now. He got some good.
Yeah, Eddie got. Eddie movie catalog is
crazy.
Yeah, his John is probably the best out of all the comedians.
I never want to hear him saying he going broke.
Hell no, Eddie.
And he was a singer.
Damn,
I want to party all the time. It wasn't
that bad.
It wasn't that bad. Listen, I throw that on right now and start doing doing a dab on him. What?
It's crazy. Yeah, Eddie. Yeah, multi-talented right there, yo. Eddie, damn, he might be the GOAT, the greatest of all time, yo. Well,
speaking of that,
hold up though, because I didn't get a chance to mention, you was, shouting out Richard Pryor's accolades and all that. But a lot of fucking Paul Mooney.
Yeah.
Paul Mooney was doing a lot of his writing as far as his material with the stand-up. And Paul Mooney don't really get a lot of...
He wasn't doing majority, because you gotta remember, Richard Pryor. Richard Pryor pretty much was already like the way he came up at, how he where he came up in a whorehouse, so it was live entertainment all the time, right? Exactly. So he was already a natural. Yeah, Paul Mooney, he wrote some things, and I think probably was with the dressing shit, throwing on the dress and all that, because Paul Mooney.
Oh, don't do that to my man.
Hey,
yo.
listen.
Don't do that to my man.
That's my man's in them, but hey, I'm just speaking truth. Speaking truth, But Richard Pryor
where was you going at with that, though?
Listen, Richard Pryor, I have no problem with that. To each his own. Richard Pryor said in his stand-ups many times, like, he done came out and said he is sucking man off and stuff like that. See, I'm a real fan of Richard Pryor, so you gotta go back and listen to some of his stand-ups.
Richard Pryor?
Listen.
Talking about sucking dudes off?
What?
Damn, yo, you had to refill the glass up with that. Shout out Franzia, Chillable Red. I hope y'all listening. Lady T over here filling her glass up. She had to fill her glass up on that after that comment. You know what I mean? I'm about to follow up though. Shout out Franzia.
Listen.
Made in 1933. You know what I'm saying? Shout them out, yo. Franzia, yo. Come holler at us, yo. We need that check, yo.
Yeah, man. Listen.
But
I'm
damn,
just saying, because only reason why I know this is because I can remember my mom covering my ears up.
Okay.
I was a newsy little child. And they, because they would have them on a record playing, the little record playing, I come in there, Mom, can I do this? And she, cover my ears up. And of course, I'm squirming around. I can hear little things or whatever. And that stuff stuck with me. Like, I can remember a lot of those things.
Yeah.
I wasn't allowed in the room where my mom had her company. Yeah. It was like, this is adult time. You stay in a child's place, but of course, I'm trying to sneak in and see what's going on. I'm like, what, this is worth getting my ass tore up a little bit because, I want to be news. This is where the action at. So I can remember hearing stuff from Eddie Murphy and, like, come on, man.
Damn. So my man Pryor.
Richard Pryor went both ways.
He put his mic, he put his mouth on the pipe and he put his mic on the meat. Hey. He put his mouth.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Damn, yo.
Hey, listen.
That's wild, yo.
But he still was funny to me.
Yeah. Like Paul Mooney. Paul Mooney is hilarious, yo. I've never seen him with a woman, but he's hilarious.
Well,
you know what I mean?
That's another episode.
Yada mean. You know what I'm saying? But crazy, yo. But my top comedians, the only one out of my list, as far as movies, that I can even really mention is Bernie, for real, because no Eddie Murphy, but we already touched on that. But Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock. Chris Rock only known for being Pookie in movies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He did a lot of movies, but Chris Rock don't do well in movies. He just don't. His acting skills suck, and that's no disrespect because he's a goat in the, as a comedian. He's one of the goats. You know what I'm saying? But Bernie Mac, yeah, he was one of them rare talents that actually can display his comedy game on the big screen and still touch people. And then his stand-up is still, touch. He was one of the best ever do it. So rest in peace to Bernie Mac and shout out his family. You know what I mean? Yeah. So we're going to get into the Genius and All segment. We don't have much this week for the Genius and All. And shit, we got one thing, Ashley.
Yeah,
Genius and All.
Well, actually, now that you mentioned that we don't have a lot, we would like for some of our followers and some people that listen to us to email us and, hit us up on Twitter and let us know, like, what you think we should talk about as a Genius and All. We want y'all to interact with us.
Yeah, you know what? What I'm going to do is I'm going to create a hashtag for the Genius and All segment so the listeners can hit us up and tell us what they want us to actually use for the Genius and All. Mm-hmm. They can use the email or on the Twitter or the Instagram. Hood Geniuses Pod at everything, to be honest. Mm-hmm. But Genius and All, we're going to go with Mase released a new song. And I know everybody by now know it was a Thanksgiving week that Mase and Cameron been dissing each other. Mase put out the diss song, and a lot of people been saying that the diss song pretty much murked out Cam. To each his own. Everybody's opinion is different, but for the most part, people been saying that Mase got the best of him with that song. And after that, maybe about a week later, Mase released the original song. Well, not like an original song, but like a song that he's prepping because he said he has an album coming out soon. And I don't know if everybody heard it, but the song is actually featuring Puff Daddy and DJ Khaled. And the song is called Rap Rushmore. I let Lady T hear it before, we did the show. So I'm going to ask you again, Lady T, is it Genius and All for you?
After hearing the song, I was impressed. I said, okay, he actually not bad at all. It's like he never left. He just jumped right back in, and everything is up to par. Like, it doesn't sound like, is
still
old.
Got them bars.
Right, he still got it. So I say genius. First I was like, but damn, why he want to come back in the game now? after all he done been through with Puff, why come back now? But, maybe it was some things he had to iron out, and, some baggage he had to clear up or whatever. But I'll say genius on Mase's part. Not bad. Shout out to Mase for, old school, bringing it back.
But you know what? I gotta, I agree with you. It's a genius on my part for Mase coming out because he still got the bars and the flow and the cadence and the metaphors and all that. But I disagree with you on the, you said old school, whatever. We got to stop that. You know what I'm saying? Because when it comes to hip hop, we throw a label on it. We say old school because they came out years ago. But we do need the jokers that's 40 and up to be out here.
Excuse me. This is you speaking in metaphor because basically what I'm saying is thank God that the old school still got it.
Got you. Okay.
Because these jokers nowadays.
There you go.
Pip Squeak. Little Pow Wow, little on the block, little M, little D. Who is these cats coming out of nowhere dressing crazy? Like, not only with hip hop, spitting those bars and spitting, it was the style. It was the style. I don't want my sons reacting and looking up to these jokers that's out right now. Braiding their hair, dyeing their hair, putting beads in it and shit. I don't know if they females or dudes.
Yeah, it's not a good look on that.
Not knocking nobody for what you do, but I'm just speaking 100. It is what it is. Like, I don't want to be confused. If you're gonna be that way, be that way. But don't have a motherfucker confused. Because when I'm sipping my wine or I'm sipping whatever, I don't want to be confused.
Exactly.
So therefore, that's why I speak about the old school. Because they still got it. Because this new school is old school versus new school. It is a such thing.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? I just watched this. I'm going to send it to you too. I just watched it last night. And it's like only 14 minutes. Mm-hmm. It's the website Hip Hop DX. They put out this little video clip and it was showing the rapper what's his name, Mars, and he was explaining why are the 40-year-old rappers winning now, and he was explaining to it's good, we need them, you know what I mean? So I had just actually watched that last night, so that's why I'm fresh off my ideas with this. Damn, we got Mase out here, besides the Mase and the Cam dissing each other. I don't know if you know, but Cameron actually released a mixtape or album, whatever it was, maybe about last month. No, early in November. That is actually good. It's like old Cameron sound and everything. He sounds more focused. And he got a lot of good reviews off it. So this came out from Mase because maybe the first song on the mixtape, Cam is being Cam. Cam, in one of the raps, he brought up a story from back in their day on some personal shit. We don't know if it was true or not, but that made Mase, that woke Mase up. He used their story, something that happened with them. So Mase recognized the story. And he oh, this dude's still coming at me after all these years. So that pretty much he kind of woke up a beast. Because I always thought Mase was bigger than, he always could have been bigger than what he was until he did the thing where he man, I'm a pastor now. You know what I'm saying? Because, even to this day, he's still looking kind of crazy by saying that he a pastor, but he talking about murking Cam and songs and all that. You know what I mean?
Here's the thing. It's way deeper, and you and I both know this. Mm-hmm. It's way deeper than that. Mase was pretty much I'm a survivor. I'm going to survive in this industry. Either I'll be at 6 and Brown with a permanent address, or I'll be living somewhere, walking on this earth with a permanent address. So it's like he had to choose. Mm-hmm. I don't think nobody want to go to 6 and Brown unwillingly. Mm-hmm. So I think that was a genius on his part that I'm a pastor now. Yeah. flip the bird. Look, I'm good. I want to live. Because you gotta understand who he was under. I ain't gonna speak his name, but he, you know that boy, he a beast in the music industry. And his songs take that. No, he do take that.
Yeah.
And keep it pushing.
Literally.
Yeah, take that.
Yeah.
So I think that was smart on his part. Like, you know, I gotta go because I want to live.
Yeah. Plus, you know, boy did him foul with the 10 album deal.
Oh man.
You know what I mean? And then on top of the things that he wasn't being rewarded for as far as his work and stuff like that. So after a while, of course you're gonna be like, man, listen, I'm gonna throw my hands up, I retire. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But
Right.
all in all, what I was saying though, it's good that we have the Jay-Z's who, I think Jay-Z about 45 or some shit like that, or 43 or 44.
No, he older than that.
Yeah, they said he 45 or 44. Yeah, I think 45. Yeah, Jay-Z. So,
he was like
but
40,
think about it.
right.
He released the album this year, 444.
Yeah.
It was needed.
Right.
You know, you have several people, you know, far as rappers that in their 40s that's still out here releasing good music.
But the only thing, like, I was noticing, right, that what is her name? She was an actress, and I think I sent it to you. That he pretty much got the music from her. Not the lyrics, but well, some of the lyrics and some of the music, like some of the beat.
Oh, you did send me that. That
Right.
was Simone.
Simone, yeah.
What? I'm not saying her whole name.
Simone. I don't want to mess her name up, but you know what I'm trying to say. Nina Simone. So I wonder if a lot of people know that.
You talking about that song that you sent me? I didn't listen to that song, but I will say, you know, a lot of these artists, especially the older artists, they do get inspired by the classic artists from back in the day, and that's not a problem. That actually helps their art, because you need to bring that inspiration from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And if Jay-Z had to go listen to a whole bunch of Nina Simone songs for him to create, damn it. Well, I'm going to say 444 is a classic, instant classic, because he talking real grown man talk on there. You know what I mean? And that's needed. We need that balance in hip-hop.
Yeah.
You know, hip-hop, you know, for the most part, last couple of years, it didn't really have too much of a balance. You know, it was just a lot of, you know, craziness going on as far as with hip-hop. But thank God that we have, like, the Kendrick Lamars and the J. Cole's.
Right.
And the Talib Kweli still out here. Common still out here making music. And these 40-year-olds.
Yeah.
And they making some powerful music, powerful songs, yo, with powerful content.
I have
the radio.
I have what I sent you. I wanted to just play that real quick. This is something that we never did before. But hey, this is what Jeans is. We could pretty much do what we want to do.
Yeah,
so I just wanted to play a part of Nina Simone singing it, and it goes.
My skin is black. My arms are long. My hair is woolly, and my back is strong. Strong enough to all the pain. It's been inflicted again and again. What do they call me? My name is Aunt Sarah. My name is Aunt Sarah.
Okay. I hear
Right.
the OJ story.
Right, the OJ story.
So, all right, basically what that is, I think what's his name? The boy that produced the whole album, No ID. So the producer, he probably brought that to Jay attention, like, yo, I'm gonna sample this, cause I hear the sample clearly in there.
Definitely.
But Lady T, how the fuck you find that, yo? Real talk, yo. No, I gotta ask you, yo. How the fuck you find that, yo?
Well, you know,
you be finding.
Listen, I'm real big on, finding information on us, because at the end of the day, I get so tired of hearing back in slavery time, we was way before slavery time. We was something way before slavery time, because you would not steal something that's not worth something. So I dig deeper. I always peel the skin back, and I gotta look deeper. I gotta look into this. I gotta look into shit. You're just not gonna beat me in my head with the whatever, because like I just said, would you steal something that doesn't have value if it's not worth something? Mm-mm. And a lot of us gotta know why we were stolen.
Damn.
And once you understand that, then it will break down all the barriers, and it will open up your eyes on a lot of stuff to know that we are of value and that we mean something, and we gotta stop breaking each other down and stop hating on each other and start knowing self-value.
See, this is this is why I told you you on another level. You know what I mean? Those who know Lady T personally, like they might not even know the layers of her that I know. You know what I mean? I just hope that they listen to the podcast and you get a glimpse of some of the conversations that we have. This is a really, I respect her on a whole nother level. She real deep with it. And the funny thing is about the podcast is y'all only get glimpses of, damn, hold up.
Come on.
Shout out Franzia. But let me clear that shit back up. Y'all only get a glimpse of her, personality and the conversations that we have, because, sometimes we don't just want to bore y'all with a whole bunch of information and knowledge, because, I know how, some people get. Some people not built for it. They're not built for the truth. The truth can hurt. It can embarrass. It can make you, get in your feelings, But me, I want the truth all day, because the truth only gonna make me better. That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? Tell me the truth. If I got a boogie sitting on top of my nose, tell me the truth. If I stink, tell me the truth. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I'm being funny about it.
Right,
but that's real talk.
It's real
because
truth.
You know what? I don't trust people that let a boogie sitting on my nose and they just had a 5-minute conversation with me.
Right.
That may be sound goofy to y'all, but think about what I just said.
Or cold in your eye.
If I got coal in my eye and a boogie sitting on top of my nose, and I just had a 5-minute conversation with you, and you never took the time to actually let me know that's what's going on with my situation on my face, I don't trust you.
That's real.
You was in my face for 5 minutes, listening to me talk, listen to my dialogue, and listen to y'all's. Mm-hmm. Hey, I can't fuck with you.
Right.
If I go to the bathroom after that situation, and I'm like, oh, this motherfucker let a boogie sit on top of my nose and cross in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? I can't fuck with you, yo.
Right. Well,
listen.
I mean,
real talk, yo. I like to create some humor in real shit.
Right.
Real talk, because I know for some people that's the best way to get to you.
Yeah.
You got to create the humor. You got to entertain folks.
Right.
You got to entertain them.
You got to know
how. Do they want the surface? Excuse me. Damn. Do they want the circus or do they want the bread?
Okay. But shit, I pretty much broke that down as far as like self-love and self-respect, and knowing, originally your reason here on earth is because my cousin of mine reached out to me and was like, what's the topic? And I said, pretty much we're gonna freestyle or whatever. We're not really doing a topic. She said, well, can you talk about school bullies? And that's real big. That's going around real big right now. School bullies. Like, when I say it's so big that we have babies 9, 10, 11 years old coming home from school and hanging themselves. That's the biggest thing going on now. And cyber bullying, where as though we have teens online inflicting themselves, like hurting themselves online. Some of them not even making it. Because whatever the challenge is, it's like roulette. Either you're gonna get shot or you're not gonna get shot. And the reason why I'm so emotional on this is because when I was in 9th grade, I had a classmate of mine. Met him in 9th grade, and I only knew him for about 4 weeks. And the next week we all come to school after that 4 weeks of me just knowing him, and come to find out he died. Over the weekend he was playing, what's that, Russian roulette, where so they was playing with guns, like, and I'm like, what's
the sense in that?
That really
get out of
stumped me.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait a minute. Like from when I met him, he was cool, quiet. I didn't even expect that from him. He didn't come off as a thug or like, somebody even played with guns. But you just never know. Never judge a book by a cover. But that just really stumped me. So like, just speaking on that and just saying like this cyberbullying, school bullies, like I don't play that when it comes to my children. I don't play that, and I'll watch my children's their mood changes, their how they feeling. I stay on top of that. And you have to, as parents, you have to monitor your children. You have to go through their book bags. You have to ask them how was your day and what's going on, and go up to their school and go to school meetings and just go to different things that they're just pop in. You're authorized to pop in on your children. You can let the teacher know, listen, I want to come in and just sit in on my child's class and just see what's going on in your classroom. I've done it. Right. You can do that as a parent, because a lot of stuff that's going on is going on because a lot of kids don't think that parents care because their parents don't care. So like, if my parents don't care, I know their parents don't care, but it's not the case. And if more kids saw that, like they see me, they know me personally. Okay, they come up and give me hugs. Some of them do, some of them don't. They be watching though. But they know I'm involved in my children's lives, as well as the teachers too, and the staff. I get to know everybody. And this is what I'm saying to y'all parents out there, and step parents, whatever, whoever you are. If you have a child that's out here going to school, get more involved with your children, because this cyberbullying, this school bullying shit is getting out of control. It really is. It really is. And I'll be damned. Like, I'll be joking around saying I'll beat a kid's ass if they touch mine, because I'm being told when I get those papers that I do read that your child is not supposed to be coming to school fighting. Keep your hands to yourself. I teach my children that, but they're not gonna be no punk either. They're not gonna be getting punched and kicked and spit on and not do anything, because they're human. And if you spit on me, you're gonna need to see a dentist. Okay?
Yeah.
So
I know that's right.
That's how I feel about the situation. Yeah. Break it up, because you felt me getting heated, right, Miz? You felt me getting heated. It. That's right.
I felt it,
because it happened to my son. Right.
It's 32 degrees outside. And you just made it 48 degrees right now.
I thought 52.
Shit. Yeah. But you know what? We're gonna get into the Did You Know segment.
Okay.
Yeah. This is a segment created by Lady T. This is something that we're gonna do this every episode.
Every episode, we want to bring to our listeners some positive, heroic people of color. Okay, people of color that has done some extraordinary things. Period. And it's gonna be facts, and also too, you'll be able to go and look it up to further get more information on these people that we talk about. Because, all right, we all know come February it's Black History Month, but it takes more than just 28 days to let the world know how extraordinary we are to this world, and the reason why I always say that we're hated on, just not because of the complexion of our skin, but because of the things that we have brought to the table and still bring to the table. And they don't want us to know that, and they don't want us to be recognized. They just want us to be known as, we was stolen from Africa, and we came from slavery, and that's it. And when half the time, most of it was already here in America, but that's another thing. That's another topic as well. But so
yeah. So we're gonna do this. Did you know? And like Lady T said, Black History just isn't for 1 month, 28 days. The shortest month in the year. It's gonna be
365.
365, and we record every Sunday. So that's at least 4 times a month.
Yeah.
So y'all do the math on that.
Right.
That we're gonna do a Did You Know? And you be able, just a little segment. Y'all be able to look up some people that you never heard of before, besides the people they tell you to look up.
Shove down our throats.
Yeah, the regulars.
Right.
Martin Luther King. Malcolm X, aka Malik Al-Shabazz. You know what I'm saying? There's more than it to that. You know what I mean? And today's Did You Know is going to be Dr. Bobby Eugene Wright. And I'm going to read a little something about him because I'm nice right now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to let y'all know a little bit about Dr. Bobby Eugene Wright, which he was a black psychologist. I got it right here. Bear with me. Basically, Dr. Bobby E. Wright, he has been classed in the radical school of black psychology. Those who developed a self-consciously independent framework of opposition to the dominant worldview stemming from Europeans. Overall, his work emphasized the need to recognize psychological racial warfare for Africans to define themselves in their terms, while analyzing the psychology of white supremacy, not only in its victims, and to develop a durable social theory and associated institutions to change the politics of mental health. Not only was Dr. Bobby E. Wright a psychologist, but he was the president-elect of the Association of Black Psychologists. During the mid-60s, he worked as a truant officer in Chicago public school system and led a successful challenge to racist hiring procedures for black teachers. His political work has been credited with helping laying down the foundations that later enabled the election of Chicago's first African-American mayor, Harold Washington, in 1983. Bobby E. Wright, he passed at the age of 48, April 6, 1982. So yeah, he has speeches and sessions on YouTube. I watched a few of them. Highly intelligent, powerful man. So look him up. And that ends our Did You Know segment for this week. You know what I mean? Now, Lady T, did you know about Dr. Bobby Wright?
Of course I did, but I just want to know. Did you know that I know that you filling it off this damn wine? Yeah. You was over there sound like a professor. I thought I was in college. He was like, dry eyes, red eyes, use wisely for red eyes. Next time, I'm going to do that. Damn.
Listen, I was focused because I didn't want to mess up. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you was, yeah.
But look, before we go, I gotta ask your opinion about this. You didn't say nothing when I sent this to you. I didn't even want to put this in Genius and all, John, but someone is out there trying to sell pics of Tupac's penis for money.
Oh, God.
The fuck going on, yo?
Listen. I did. I sent you a reply of a GIF
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, I don't remember.
And it was like the face palm, like, you gotta be kidding me. Like,
anybody, they doing anything for money.
Anything for money. And that was our last segment. Like, we was talking about what would you do? What would you do for success? How far would you go for money? Seriously? A picture of his penis? Who cares? He's gone. What is it worth now? Like, what can somebody do with it?
Yeah.
Nothing. Unless he, underground.
Here you go. You said this dude's still alive.
Listen.
Oh man.
Listen,
Yo,
I'm
but look,
big on theory, so
that shit crazy though. I mean, this man died 96?
96.
And a penis pic pop up? Are you fucking serious, yo? Yo, people are sick.
Yeah.
That's something that you just keep on the rap, yo. If you come across that, it's like, man, damn, yo. And I know it's a female that got it.
Yeah, it's a female.
Cause ain't no dude gonna admit,
and that was at a party.
I got the penis pic of Pac.
Hey man, listen, you'd be surprised.
Nah, yo.
Not with Pac though.
Nah, yo. That's a female.
Yeah,
Real talk. That's a female that's
Yeah.
out there saying she got the last penis pic of Pac. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you gonna get out of that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't getting, like, you're not gonna get nothing out of that.
No.
His family gonna sue you. Number one, and once you do sell that joint and probably try to make some money, you gonna get sued.
Right.
Cause it's disrespectful to his family.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, yo. You know what I mean? But, just based off Lady T's mannerisms and,
Not impressed.
Yeah, it's
Not
just
impressed. It's just
it's
more shit
pointless.
going on out here. Once again, I always say this since it's been happening. Puerto Rico still had no electricity. Still, the Libya situation with the slave trade and all that still going on. And motherfuckers was worrying about a picture of Tupac's penis. Can I sign the check? Can I sign the bill of stopping slavery? Can I sign something to get Puerto Rico's electricity back on? Can I sign something for my bills to get paid? Your bills. Come on now, we gotta do better than that.
Yeah.
We gotta do better.
And they about to cut Medicare.
Yeah.
And that you got that going on. Shit, even my mom worried. She said something to me the other day. She worried about Medicare being cut. This and that. But
I'll tell you this much.
a lot of that shit.
Listen, if they cut it, I better not see that shit coming out of my check no more.
How about that?
I better not see it coming out of my check.
Yeah.
If they cut it, I better not see it coming out of my check.
Yeah. Yeah. But we're gonna wrap this up. This is episode 48. 2 more to 50. And we're gonna keep it going. Grinding and building. We out here, What you want to
I'm
say?
gonna end it off saying,
Saying
and I'm gonna get it right. I'm gonna get it right.
Good.
As we always end each segment saying, dream hard, but don't sleep forever. Peace.
You are now an official Hood Genius. Thanks for listening. Make sure you subscribe and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Y'all know what to do.
Hit that follow button.